been on a job for quite a while now, and you've made your way up to the top of the chain. You're finally getting paid more. Then there comes this new law. Minimum wage is increased. Now everyone that's below you is getting paid just the same as you again. Prices go up, including grocery store prices, your favorite restaurants, and also your favorite coworkers lose their job. I am knowledgeable of the idea of not raising minimum wage through articles and websites that I have read about. Raising minimum wage is not a good idea. It could cause all kinds of problems. Raising the minimum wage raises the prices of everything that's around us. People could get their hours cut at work or even lose their jobs. It also suppresses workers of higher wage. First, tonight, I will be telling you about how it raises the price of everything that is around us. According to procon.org, they state, a 2015 Purdue University study found that raising the wage of fast food restaurant employees to $15 or $22 per hour would result in a price increase of 4.3% and 25% respectively, or a reduction in product size between 12% and 70%. It's not a bad thing to get paid more, it's the consequences of everyone else's wages getting raised. People may be getting paid more, however, the extra money would be going towards the increase of prices of everything that's around us. NBC News found that a price of a cup of coffee went up 10 to 20% in Oakland, California, after a 36% minimum wage increase to $12.25 an hour. The report also found that a 6.7% rise in coffee prices in Chicago after the minimum wage rose to $10 an hour. Coffee is already high as it is in coffee shops. I would hate to see it get any higher just because they raised the minimum wage up. Next, tonight, I will be telling you about how it can make people lose their job or get their hours cut at work. If they raise the minimum wage, some employers, such as small business owners, couldn't afford to pay all of their workers. Their hours might get cut or they may even lose their job. According to AEI.org, they state, increasing the minimum wage increases the number of unemployed workers who find jobs. In the end, the trade-off is clear. People who keep their jobs get more money. However, those who lose their jobs or fail to get new ones suffer. It may benefit you to get that raise. However, how would it make you feel if you were the one that lost their job simply because they couldn't pay you anymore? Or how would it make you feel if you got your hours cut at work because they couldn't afford to pay you? Lastly, tonight, I will be telling you about how raising minimum wage could suppress the workers of higher wage. According to thebalancedcareers.com, they state, wages for higher paid workers might be suppressed, and salary increases might be lower for those not impacted by higher minimum wage. If someone goes to school, furthers their education, and now is getting paid close to the same as the people who didn't, how would that make you feel? According to Anderson.ucla, they state, say that a worker is in a state that's raising its minimum wage to $9 an hour from the federal minimum of $7.25 an hour. The required change would give an $8 an hour worker a 12.5% pay raise, while in raising the pay of the presumably less valued coworker by twice that percentage. They make a very good point. Someone who works their way up to a higher pay, however, it doesn't do any good if they raise the minimum wage up higher. In conclusion, a higher minimum wage would not be a good thing. Tonight, I have told you about how the rise of minimum wage could raise up the price of everything that is around us. People could get their hours cut at work or even lose their jobs, and it could also suppress the higher wage workers. Raising minimum wage could affect many people horribly. Just remember, it could happen to you as well.